So one more important question we are going to discuss relating to planning. What is planning? Explain its characteristics. Planning is nothing but determining future course of action, that is uh, determining what to do, how to do, when to do, by whom it is to be done. Okay, that is nothing but where it is to be done, that is nothing but planning in other words. So planning is one of the thing managerial function, वो टॉप लेवल मैनेजमेंट मिडिल लेवल मैनेजमेंट करता है. प्लानिंग शुड बी ऑफ गोल ओरिएंटेड to achieve some predetermined objectives and goals. We will do planning is pervasive, means considering the facts and other things. Planning is a continuous activity. We will plan not for particular one day or other day. It is a continuous thing in the organization. Next, planning is intellectual process. Intelligently करना पड़ता है. We need to make the decision relating to future course of actions, and future is always uncertain. So for tackling uncertain situation you should be intelligent enough. And planning is futuristics. आज के लिए नहीं करते, फ्यूचर पीरियड के लिए करते हैं. सो डिटरमाइनिंग द फ्यूचर कोर्स ऑफ एक्शन, डिटरमाइनिंग द फ्यूचर things is not that much easy. We need to estimate and forecast the few things relating to future opportunities, threats, etc. And environmental, external, internal environment also we need to be consider. Next, decision making. Planning is nothing but deciding the future course of action. Out of best alternatives, one should be selected, that is nothing but planning. So this is how you need to explain about planning. And in this video we are going to discuss the not only characteristics of planning but also advantages and limitations of planning if possible. So let us see the what are those, right? So see, planning is one of the crucial function of management. It is basic to the all functions of the management. There is a saying that fail to plan is to plan to fail. Means if you are failing in planning, you are planning for failing. So that is all about planning. So there will not be proper organization and direction without proper planning. So this is one of the important. So all above other things, planning is important for the following reasons. Okay, some other reasons are there. Facing the complexities in the modern business. Nowadays business is growing at rapid and more competition is there, more complexities are there because of globalization of the business. Competition is increasing, constant need is for creativity, and many more issues crop up in day to day working. There is a constant need for plan the things faced by the complex situation. Planning helps as a tool for anticipating emerging business situations and suggest ways to take advantage of from it. So planning helps in facing the modern business complexities, you can write. Okay, for one against business failures, means it gives a warning to the business. Okay, business failures may be due to wrong and unscientific planning. A bad planning may cause wastage of resources and loss of opportunities. So it is a better to plan in better planning and proper implementation will be able to save the business from failures. So failure से बचाने के लिए प्लानिंग चाहिए. And alternate attention on objectives. See, planning is always only about attainment of objectives of the organization. The whole attention of management is given towards the achievement of those objectives. So planning helps, in planning you clearly lay down the objectives of the organization and strives to achieve those. There can be priorities in objectives, important objectives to be taken up first and others to be followed later, right? So minimizing the uncertainties. Planning is always done for the future, so nobody can predict accurately what is going to happen, but we always tries to minimize the uh, risk and uncertainties, and for that planning is very much necessary. So planning helps in those. Better utilization of resources. Another advantage of planning is better utilization of resources. So all the resources are first identified, then operations are planned. All resources are put in the best possible uses. So with the help of planning this will be done. Next one is economic in operation. Means objectives are determined first, then best possible course of action is selected for achieving these objectives. So economy in operations will results operation selected being better among the best possible, right? Out of the possible one, better one you will select, so that economically also it is very useful. Better coordination. The objectives of our organization being common for all, efforts are made to achieve these objectives by concentrated efforts of all the so this is how what we will do. We plan for the organization. Planning will lead to better coordination and in the organization, which will ultimately lead for better results. What need to be done, by whom it is to be done, we will predetermine the things and the persons, so that there will be better coordination among them. Encourages innovation and creativity. A better planning system should encourage the managers to devise new ways of doing the things. So it helps in innovation and creativity, thinking about managers, because they will think many new things and which while planning. So it encourages the innovative and creative ness among the people working in the organization. Management by exceptional possibilities. Management by exception means management should not be involved in each and every activity, because planning will be done by the middle level management. Major management is just giving the objectives. According to those objectives, mission vision statement of the management, everything will be done. So डे टू डे क्या हो रहा, क्या प्रोप्राइटर क्या बोलते कंपनी के मैनेजमेंट हुएर आर देर, अनिल अंबानी, वो सब नहीं जाके देखते ना, अदानी जाके नहीं देखते ना डे टू डे एक्टिविटीज़. सो दैट इज़ वाई प्लानिंग इज़ नेसेसरी. पहले प्लान करके बता देते क्या करना है इन बोर्ड मीटिंग. अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट मैनेजर्स विल डू दी थिंग्स. So facilitates control. Planning and control are inseparable. Without control there will not be plan, right? And plan should be always control, otherwise things will go in different way. Planning helps in setting objectives, laying down the performance standard. This will enable the management क्या कर सकते वो ऑलरेडी प्लान करके रखे. अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट इफ इट इज done or not, that will be determined. So deviations in performance can be rectified at earliest by taking remedial measures. So planning facilitates control also. Limitations of planning. There may be many advantages, but because some limitations also will be there in each thing. So planning also have some disadvantages like lack of reliable data. Planning is based on various facts and figures supplied to the planners. So if data is not correct or reliable one, then decisions based on such information will also be unreliable. So that is one of the disadvantages. Difficult in selecting the best alternative. In planning, there will be n number of alternative course of action. Which one to be selected based on the management decisions and the person who is deciding. So different managers may identify different alternative as the most suitable, but one is to be accepted. So because of that, best selection may not be possible in always. Difficult in taking quick decisions. See, sometimes quick decisions need to be made and planning cannot provide such a quick decision. So that is one of the time consuming process. See, identifying the objectives, according to that everything need to be done. So it takes some time, and it is a time consuming process. Planning is time consuming process. So and for small organization it is may not be that much effective also. So that is one of the thing. Expensive. So large organizations can get the information easily, they can provide better control, and gathering information and testing various courses of action involves great amount of money that cannot be done by the small companies. The cost of planning should not be excess of its contribution. So आप प्लानिंग के लिए जो कास्ट इंकर कर रहे हैं वो ज़्यादा ना हो जाना है. नेक्स्ट वन, external factors may reduce the utility. Government and social, economical, political, technological conditions will always have effect on our plan. Sudden emergencies like corona etc., or anything, earthquake, disaster, Ukraine, you can see those things also put an certain limitation to the and resistance to change. People don't want to change at personal level. Generally they want to do the old things. So it is a psychological effect. So planning has one of the disadvantages of resistance to change. So these are the various advantages, disadvantages of planning. This might be useful for you in the exam. So that is why I have explained. सीखते रहो क्योंकि सीखना बन तो जीतना धन. प्रिपेयर द बेस्ट टू परफॉर्म बेटर देन द बेस्ट इन द एग्ज़ाम. लाइक करो, शेयर करो, सब तक पहुंचा दो. सो ऑल द बेस्ट. सब्सक्राइब नहीं करे तो जल्दी सब्सक्राइब कर लो, फ्यूचर में यूज़ हो जाएगा. बहुत सारे वीडियोस आने वाले हैं चैनल पे. जय हिंद.